Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil. Pas de soleil, 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 pas de
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Cole, could you just do me a favor? Because we're going to do a quick meditation first, but can you just sort of hold on to Sweet Fairy-ish, who popped a question in there? Because I was reading that straight away and I do want to get back to her on that question. Hello, Annie. Hello, AJ. Hello, Nate. Thank you for joining us again. So this is Winter Solstice. Did you get to see that beautiful full moon that we had?
Oh, it was glorious. It was in my windscreen all the way home last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I was driving home thinking, who needs a headlight?
That's a go at me. That's a go at me because I
The
blew
way
my
was lit all the way.
I know, it guided me home last night.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
I had my headlight fixed only a few weeks ago and then it blew again. So I don't know. Something's going on with my energy at the minute. I'm a bit, as AJ told me, get grounded. I haven't been grounded since my reading with Kachina.
I've just passed the message on, Kerrie. It's time to do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Marissa. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Esther. Hi, Gail. Hi, Sweet Fairy-ish. I love that name. Hi, Fiona. Hi, Myrtle. Hi, Kathy. I'm not sure who else I've missed. I don't mean to miss you. Sorry, it's just going very fast.
Yeah, you moved too fast.
It's all moving very fast. Yeah, I know. I am glowing a bit at the minute. It's all good. It's all good. So, seeing I've been told to get grounded, I'm going to do the meditation tonight. So it's only a short one, but for anyone who hasn't been here with us before, what we use these for is, oh, hello, Karma, is just to join everyone's energy, get everyone in the right space, bring our energy up together, and then we get straight into the readings. So, and welcome, Thomas, Laurel. We've got a few new people in here tonight. How absolutely wonderful.
Hello, Tracy.
Yeah. Hi, Tracy. Okay, so sit now. For those of you who did a course with me, possibly back in 1994, this is a blast from the past, this meditation.
Hi, Les.
See if you remember. Hi, Annalisa. Welcome. Hi, Sophia. Okay, everyone. It's only going to be a short meditation, but it just gets everyone's energy on the right level and connected, ready to do our readings tonight.
While you're doing your meditation, have a think about your questions.
Yes.
We would like questions, please.
Please. That would be good. Okay, so sit so that you are comfortable and your spine is straight. And when you are ready, close your eyes. Focus on your breathing. Don't try to force it in any way. Just let it come and go naturally. Feel your feet on the floor and the feel of the chair beneath you. Now, with each in-breath, say in your mind, relax. And with each out-breath, feel your body let go. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, let go. Now, in your mind's eye, picture yourself, if you will, standing beside a large pond. Look around you. There are many large rocks surrounding the edges of this pond. Choose a smooth, comfortable rock and sit down. Look into the distance now, and you will notice that the sun is beginning to set. Focus on the sky and enjoy watching the colors change between orange and pink hues. The colors of the sunset are being reflected across the top of the pond. Focus on the softness of the hues and the stillness in the air. Here and there, across the top of the pond, you will notice water lilies. A gentle breeze is causing small ripples across the surface of the pond, and the water lilies gently float over these ripples. Take a deep breath and enjoy the fresh air. Listen carefully, and you'll hear birds calling to each other as they fly back to their nests to settle for the evening. Everything around you is in complete harmony. Look again into the distance now, and you will notice that the sunset has completely faded and a clear night sky surrounds you. The moon is overhead, and you can see stars beginning to shine their light across the deep blue evening sky. As you look back across the pond, you will notice that the water's color has changed, and it now reflects a shimmering white light. Reach into the pond in front of you now and scoop up this white water in your hand and drink it. Feel it cleansing your body and filling you with peace. Look back to the sky now, and you will notice that one star is brighter than all the others. Focus your attention on this star. And as you do this, its luminous glow extends towards you and completely covers you in a luminous white light. Within this light, you are protected and safe. Your guardian angel, your guides, and your ancestors are joining you in this light. And they will stay with you throughout this evening. Gently, gently now, it is time to return to this time and place. Focus again on the sound of my voice and focus again on your breathing. Feel your feet on the floor and the feel of the chair beneath you. Take a deep breath and another. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes.
Thank you, Kerrie.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Nice, cleansed and protected inside and out, everybody.
That was lovely.
It was lovely. Now, Kerrie, Colleen, I'm just going to put this up. Oops. That was who you wanted to be kept.
Yes, please. So sweet fairy-ish. And just before I go into that reading, hello to Annalisa. I think you're new here, so welcome to our little team. And Furnace in New Zealand has jumped online. Hope you're having a lovely time in NZ, Furnace. So just a quick hello. Hi, Esther. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Hi, Karen.
Sweet fairy-ish. Normally we do readings with the cards, but tonight I need to give you just a direct message from Spirit, if that's okay. What Spirit is coming through with is I am seeing some hurdles in front of you that you need to get over. But just know that you're going to finish this race, okay? So there is going to come back to a healthy balance for you. So they want you to know that. So whilst there might be some barriers that you feel are being put in the way, or you're going from one thing to another to find out what's right for you, that process is actually leading you to what's going to bring you back to manage your health. So what they want to say to you is just please trust in this process. They are looking after you. They are putting you in the right direction to receive the right treatment for this, and you will finish this race. And as far as being able to travel again, absolutely, that is there for you. So trust in your guides, trust in your angels. They're there with you on this journey, and they're asking you to reach out to them for that support and guidance, because they'll be there giving you signs along the way that everything is going to be okay for you. So thanks, Colleen, because as I read that message, the guides were coming straight through with a direct message, and it feels like you've been really concerned about this, and they really wanted me to give you that assurance tonight. So I hope that works for you. Just resonate with that. They're asking you just to trust and believe that. Yep. Okay.
Laurel, with your marriage, I have this feeling that you think there's stuff going on behind your back that you're not aware of. My cards say there's not, that there is nothing to fear around that in terms of that, everything is okay. With your job, with your career, it's saying, look at your options. It's saying, it's time to reinvent yourself. It feels like you've been doing the same stuff the same way for a long time. And it's time for you to have a look at what you're doing. Gather your resources, no rash decisions, hang in because change is coming. I also feel like somebody's stabbed you in the back. It feels like there's stuff that's gone on in terms of your business. But this is saying it will be okay. You might need to find a mentor to talk to, but it's saying hang in, hang in. It'll be all right.
Can I take Jeanette's question?
Sure.
Awesome, because I had a couple of cards jump out. Jeanette, about your recovery from your surgery, be swift without complications. I've got sort of major changes coming up with that. What was working for you in the past, you really need to think about whether that's actually going to help you in the future. So to be able to have your swift recovery and to make sure it all goes smoothly, you might just have to change the way that you go about things, the way that you do things. Okay, so maybe don't rush things or get back to normal too quick. The key to this is changing from what you were doing in the past and having a look at what's actually going to work for you right now. If you do that and focus in on doing things a little bit differently, by the looks of it, things will actually be definitely in your favour. Okay, so have a look at doing things a little bit differently.
Nate, will you take Fiona?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So Fiona, for you, I got stay the course. So your question is about where your travels begin. So what this card is telling me is that you're going to have to be a little bit patient. Now, I'm pretty close to Fiona. I actually know that you had a hip operation. You're getting recovery. I know that long term, you've got some beautiful plans to travel around the country. It's just saying the card is saying stay the course. So just be a little bit more patient. And it'll happen in time. I'm not getting a time frame about when you'll travel, but it's actually feeling like more like next year. Early next year will be when you'll actually to really get going. But at the moment, you've got to focus on you're just having a bit of a start at the moment with your recovery, but just keep the intention and the frequency of wanting to travel up there, and it will happen in time. But it's still a little bit of time before you go, but it's definitely on the cards.
Kerrie, will you take Esther?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think we've got our order now, which is good.
Yeah.
We know what order we're going in. Esther, really interestingly, 2 8s came out for you. So the first one being the 8 of Pentacles. So look, everything happens in phases, and what Spirit's bringing through with this card is, yes, the 8 of Pentacles is about things coming to fruition and about the abundance. So you wanted to know about financial. So yes, things are going to start coming in for you on that. But I also feel that there's something that you want to get out of and something else that you want to get into. Right? And it's about having the strength with the patience, right? The patience of a lamb, right? Because it is going to happen. That shift will occur. It will impact finances, but know that is going to shift. And if they were going to give me a time frame on this shift that's going to occur for you, I'm now jumping to beginning of next year. And that's about the shift. But they're saying don't jump too soon because you're going to add financial stress to yourself. You don't want to worry about it. So don't make that shift too soon. The shift will come when it's right, and the money will come with it. You'll be okay.
Karen, I went to my angel cards, and the first card that came out is see the big picture, take a higher view, get up the top of my 10-minute mountain and have a look. Don't sweat the small stuff. The other one that came out also that fell out of the pack is shine your light to the world. For you, I feel that you've got this. The only thing that stops you is the fact that you sometimes second guess yourself or you don't trust yourself. Your angels have got your back. They're saying the time is now. Don't faff around. Just step in, step up, and get on with it. You've got it.
Nate, can you do me a favour? Because I accidentally didn't see Karen's message there.
Oh, yeah.
And I went to Michelle Roy, who's with Jeanette Hayden.
Do you want me to do Karen?
Is that all right?
Absolutely fine.
I'm sorry.
That's absolutely fine. It's funny because I was thinking, it's funny that I'm doing Karen. Karen, I use my Universe Amaze Me cards, it's interestingly, I've got two that are actually linked quite well together. I've got actually, we'll start with this one. Remember who you are and something bigger. So I feel like the message for you at the moment is, I think you might be having a lot of stuff that's going on in your head at the moment. A lot of fuzz, and what the cards are actually saying to you at the moment is just take a moment to have a breath. Take a breath, take a step back, and actually remember all the experience that you've had in life until now to get to this point, all of the things that you've learned, all of the things that you have put into getting to where you are right now, and being proud of that. Because I think you might be there's some doubting there, or why isn't this happening, or why isn't this happening, or why isn't this happening? But you have to take a step back and maybe look at things glass half full. And when you do that and you shift your perspective, something bigger there's a big plan in store for you, and you're on the right path, and it's a really positive thing. But you've got to just shift your view a little bit. But coming back to you, stop looking out here, but come back to you. And remember who you are, and that will take you forward to where you want to go. So I hope that resonates with you.
Thanks, Nate. So, Michelle Roy, I had 3 cards that came out for you about your committed relationship in the near future. Got some major life changes that are actually coming up here. But one of the big messages is about judgment. So my question is, it's twofold. I don't think that there will be the committed relationship until the judgment actually stops. I think there's too much pressure being put on to get things all neatly in a row, and everything has to be perfect, and have to earn the right amounts, and things have to all line up. If you can stop being as maybe strict or harsh is the word that's coming to mind, happy outcomes that the world is actually will be at your feet, because once you release the need to be perfect, you'll find that things will actually come into line more. Okay, so that relationship won't come into that committed stage until you maybe let a few things go.
Can I just jump in? That just Karen, that message was Karen Coase. It was for you, for the message from me. Karen Clark was earlier, so that message was for you, Karen Coase. Yeah.
Okay, so Sandy, should you go back to work full time or just keep enjoying your semi-retirement? What's interesting is the Chariot was the card that came out, which talks about a new journey. So I actually feel like there's going to come an opportunity coming up for you that's really going to tempt you to get back in, like things are not quite done yet. But financially, I don't feel that you actually have to do it, right? So this is going to be because it's something that you're passionate about, the opportunity is passionate, and because it's fun, and because it fills your cup with joy. That's what it feels like, not because you actually need to do it. But this certainly is bringing a new pathway forward. So it's an interesting one, but I don't feel like you have to. I just feel like there's going to be an opportunity come up that's going to tempt you a great deal.
Hello, Miss Kathy. Kathy, thank you for buying us coffees while I've got you here on the line.
Mhm.
What I've got for you, I went back to my angel cards because you asked for what you needed to hear tonight. So I thought I would ask my angels what you need to hear. And what they have said is be proud of what you have accomplished.
Mhm.
Now, we actually had a chat about this the other day and about how for a very long time you felt like you had no voice and you have now found your voice. And it's saying be proud of what you have accomplished and trust the process. Sometimes when you find your voice, it's quite easy for it to get lost again. But it's saying, pat yourself on the back. You've done a great job, girl.
Mhm.
Okay, back in order again, Nate. Myrtle. I had a couple of cards come out, and the cards that have come out are with respect to if you've been considering or thinking about money lately, don't stress. Okay, don't stress. Everything that you have done in the past to make sure that you've set yourself up for the future, it's all worked out exactly how you would hope that it would. It's that sense of peace and achievement. And now that sort of all the hard work's been done, it's actually time to get out and start having a bit of fun, start enjoying life, start enjoying yourself. Start treating yourself like you would at the beginning, say, of a new romance. That lovely light, the happy, the enthusiastic. It's time to let some stresses go and just really enjoy life and what it has to offer. Okay, everything is good.
Cool. Thomas. So I've got two cards for you. One is make a decision. So you're asking about whether or not you need to focus on your to focus on getting a 9-to-5 job or focus on investing. The card says, are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing towards your own joy, and you deserve it. So what's coming through is, I guess the answer to this is, what's bringing you the most joy, and are you happy? And I feel like you might be feeling like you're pressured into making the decision that's like the path, but it sounds like you're wanting to branch into try different way of doing things. But my question, what's coming through is which path brings you the most joy, but you have to make a decision and not sway between them. So once you've made a decision, just go with it and go with that way. But the thing is, once you've made the decision, you've got this card, the shower of prosperity. So it is going to be a successful whichever way you choose. But what I'm getting from the cards is what is the way that is giving you the most joy, or what are you most passionate about? And if you can align with that but make a decision and stop them from going one side to another, and then just keep going forward and focus on that. Because when you're going from one side to the other, your energy's going this way, then your energy's going that way. You need to focus it on one direction and just go with it, because you can always make a different choice later on. But while you're making that choice, you don't want to be going side to side wavering. You want to keep going forward. But the shower of prosperity and the wealth means that whatever decision you make, it is going to be abundance and success and opportunity, and it's all really about manifestation. So choose a path and go with it, but it feels like the one that will bring you the most joy. So I hope that helps.
Interesting that you say the one with the most joy, because we do get themes that seem to run through with everybody when we're doing these cards. And beautiful Tracy, have I got a message for you from Spirit? And you just said, is there any messages? Absolutely there are. Now, it's saying here, first I seek joy and everything else follows. Can you, hopefully I said that right. Can you see that one? Now, what Spirit's bringing through for you with this card is that you now know this feeling, right? This feeling of joy and happiness and connection to things. And they're saying, since your feeling of joy is an indication of your connection with Source, now that you've achieved that, you have achieved connection with Source. So, under all the different circumstances, this is the vibration they want you to follow. And they've brought that forward even more by jumping this second card for you, which says, every moment I feel is guidance from my adoring inner being. So again, they're saying every time you feel that sense of joy, recognize that as a sign to yourself that you are better aligned with the pathway that you're meant to be following. So the more out of alignment with where you're meant to be, the less joy you're going to feel. The more joy you feel, the more the path that you're meant to be on, right? So they're saying, you know this feeling now, right? Now stay aligned with it. That's the message for you tonight.
Hello. What I've got here for you is I've got a situation that's out of your control. There's some fear around this, and that you also want to run away. There's also a lot of anger and frustration around this. And right at this moment, it feels like you're stuck. What this is saying is it's saying you have to let go any feelings of negativity or any energy that you're putting into this. Things will come back into balance and everything will be right. There is stuff that you have absolutely no control of, and there's absolutely no point in worrying about it. And just let it go. Give it to the angels. Give it to your guides. Your guides have got your back in this one. They're looking after this situation. You don't need to do anything. You've done everything that you possibly can. It will sort itself out, and it will be okay at the end. So just breathe, girl, and just let it go. You've done so much. Can't do any more. Give it to your guides and angels. I hope that resonates with you.
Annalisa. Annalisa, the confusion comes from not considering, sorry, I did that left-handed then, not looking at the bigger picture. So what they're actually asking you to do is to take a step back and consider things from a higher perspective. So take the blinkers off instead of having that one-track mind. That confusion is about, because you've got a few questions in there, but if you have a look where you're heading with that is take the blinkers off, consider all your options, okay, and think about, there we go, sorry about that. Think about what it is that you're trying to achieve, because other cards that actually came in as well, you are definitely meant to be out there. You are meant to be sharing your gifts. You are meant to be, you know, helping people in the manner in which you choose. Just don't be too narrow focused, okay? Trust. You've got to have a little bit of trust in yourself, but also trust in the direction in which that you're going. Now is not a time for doubt. Now is the time that, you know, you actually can go, yes, I have made these decisions. I'm going in the right direction. I trust myself. I trust my intuition. Okay? So don't be too hard on yourself. You're meant to be doing what it is that you're doing. Okay? But yeah, try not to have too narrow a focus.
Cool. Marissa, this is so interesting. The same card that I just got for Thomas came up, and it was Shower of Prosperity. And I think this is relating to the things that you've been asking the universe for. I think your vibration is rising. I think you've been doing the work on yourself, and I feel like you're getting to a level where you're actually where abundance and the law of attraction is starting to come forward. So everything that you've actually been working for, sounds like you've done the work. It sounds like you might have had a bit of a bumpy road to get up to where you are, a bit of stop, start. But now the path forward is open, and that is the other card that I got for you. The way forward is open. Now, if you get out of your head and you actually start to think, like, try and get rid of the word doubt. I'm getting the word doubt. Just say yes. It is your time to receive. It is your time for things to come forward. And when you do that, I feel like you've got a really beautiful future ahead with all of the things, including love, coming to you. But you have to stay positive about it and not try and get back into that old patterns of thinking and old patterns of behavior. If that makes sense. The angels are definitely watching over you. They're definitely working with you, and they've been helping you in the ether, but you've got some really exciting thing happen. But just keep looking forward, and you will find those things that you've been asking for are coming, and then you'll be in a really great space. But the shower of prosperity card means that all of those things, love, the things you've been asking for, they are in sort of the ether. They're ready to come to you, but you've just got to stay in that mindset.
Fiona, lovely. Spirit is really speaking a lot to this one, but there were two cards that came out for this as well. And that is the first card that came out, and I'm using the Seven Energies card, was a deep breath. And this feels to me that it's more than depression, it's a level of anxiety. And that level of anxiety is, where am I moving to? What's going to be? What does the future hold? So there is a level of anxiety around that. Now, they are also saying that the light will come shining through. So the second question I asked them is, will hypnosis help? So yes, that light is definitely going to help move through the depression and the emotions. But what Spirit is also bringing through with this, and this is just direct from Spirit now, is that what they're talking to me about is that there's just some things that need to be worked through and let go, and there seems to be an imbalance. So I also want to look medically. Is there an imbalance within the vitamins and minerals in the body? Is they're just showing me something is not in balance? So I think you should also look at that as well, because I think there could be an imbalance influencing this. And they're just saying, you know, sometimes when things are like this and we're working through, it's part of going into that next level of growth, right? So they're saying, yes, the light is going to come shining through, the hypnosis is going to help, but they're also talking about an imbalance that needs to be looked at as well. So I really hope that helps.
And I feel like your husband has set boundaries, and that he has told the truth and spoke his truth about not wanting to go. And it feels very much like there's some, I don't know, family stuff around this. I do feel that you will go on your own, but this card is saying trust, that you've got protection around you. So if you are flying solo, I don't feel like anybody's going with you. I do feel like you're going on your own, but just trust that you'll be okay. You have protection. Your angels will be on that plane with you, and they'll be with you in the UK. So I do feel you should honor your husband's wishes, because I don't think it was an easy decision for him to make, but he does have reasons. I hope that helps.
Okay, Gail. Hello, Gail. Two questions there. I hope I'm not going to get into trouble for what I'm going to say for the second one. General message for you is, sorry, excuse me, it's all about moving forward, okay? Remember, nothing good will be achieved if you stay stationary or keep on moving backwards. You need to keep going forwards, because what will be is definitely going to be, all right? So you still have control. You have the ability to choose whether you stay stationary or whether you keep moving forward, all right? That choice is always yours. Put your crown on top of your head and shine brightly, okay? You are definitely worth it. You are worthy of everything that you're doing. You are worthy of everything you're also receiving, okay? So you need to remember that, all right? Life is always about movement, and it's always about going forward, not going backwards, okay? What's supposed to be coming to you will be. The second part, will Auntie, oh gee whiz, I hope no one goes mad at me later on down the track. Will Auntie like her birthday present? Yes.
I'm going to say no. The build up to that one.
No, Will, it's all like all good things, all bright, all joy, all happiness, sun shining, people are dancing, birds are singing. Woohoo! 2 thumbs up. Great gift.
Laurel Rose. It's so funny. It's funny how the cards get changed between different people. The card I got for you for you're looking for a home is your desires are within reach. And I feel like the universe has been biding its time because you've been it's wanting to help you actually find the place that you're meant to have, not just find any home. So a house. So there's a difference between a home and a house. And what I'm getting is that, there's maybe been some setbacks. You've been looking, you haven't found the right spot, the right place, but it's coming. It is going to be soon. I can't tell you a time frame for it, but really, just be a little bit more patient. But this card is talking about it's like, her arms are in the air, she's excited, like you're actually on the path to finding your home. And I think that's really important to just keep in your mind as you're going forward. But you'll get a lot of relief when you find it. It'll be the right place, you'll be really happy there. It'll be a time of you'll be able to settle in and it'll be a really good time for you. But yes, it is coming soon, just a little bit longer.
Okay. Ernest, don't freak out at this first card, okay? Spirit is acknowledging that there's been some things in the past that have broken your heart and that it's taken some time for you to be able to heal that again, to move forward. But they're acknowledging the work is done and they want you to acknowledge that the work is done, okay? So the message now for the rest of this year is start to celebrate. This is my favorite of all cards, right? There is going to be achievement on achievement on achievement on achievement on achievement. And the time is now for you to get into this energy. And guess what? Take that bow, stand in that spotlight, right, of that celebration, because you deserve it. You've done the work. And this is coming forward for you. And look at this. And the last card that jumped for me was, and the cup is flowing over. So this is your time. Just expect that the second half of this year is just going to bring so many good things for you. You're going to achieve things that you really wanted to do. You're going to be finding your path, and you're going to be attracting in other like-minded people that are on that energy vibration with you. So to me, it looks like the second half of this year, although there's work to be done, is going to be lots and lots of fun. So that's a message for you. So get with that vibe and move forward with it. Just know all the hard yards have been done.
Miss Vanessa, I have this feeling that the diploma that you're doing is taking a lot of your energy, and it also feels like it's a bit of a battle to get through it. Now, around that, lighten your load. You are everything to everybody in the universe. What you need to do is you need to give yourself a break. I've got no idea what your diploma is, but the message that came through around that is that you don't actually need the diploma. You just need a bit of paper to prove that you can do what you're actually doing anyway. That's very much how that feels. It also feels like this is the start of a brand new chapter, brand new journey for you. I keep feeling healing and mental health. It's somewhere that you're going to step into, and this new chapter is coming. You're going to win this battle. Don't give up. I know it's a slog, but this is just saying you're going to end up loving where this is going to take you. So there's your message, my lovely.
Can I just jump in, Annie, just for validation? It is to do with mental health and healing, and it is. She's been hammering out her time on doing this course, like every day, doing modules. So what you've just said, I'm just going to validate it for, because I do know Vanessa. So that's the perfect message for Vanessa.
Thank you.
Okay, Stacey. Stacey, message for you is really centering around patience. And anybody who knows me knows that the first thing that's going to come out of my mouth is patience is a virtue. And there's a lot of us that don't have patience, but we should actually be practicing it a little bit more. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm just getting the message that you just need to take a breath, stop, really breathe. I don't know if you sort of concentrate on any breath work. Now may be a time. Look, I'm stumbling over my words. Yes, because it's also about, and that's why I'm stumbling over my words. It's about being able to communicate your message and the thing that you want to get to across to people. Being able to communicate that effectively, so that everybody understands what it is that you're going to be saying. Because I just get a feeling that there's going to be some discussions that are coming or that have just recently been had that someone may have a difference of opinion with you. Breathe. Okay, take a breath, relax, take the emotion out of it, but stand strong to what you believe and what you hold true to you and that you hold close. Okay, but it's really about having patience with it. Will work out. Just breathe. Breathe, emotion remove, discussion. You'll be able to see things with a lot clearer focus after that. Okay, if you haven't already had that discussion with someone or that differing of opinion for someone, potentially it's on the way. So breathe. I'm just keep on getting this. You need to take a big deep breath. Okay, all is okay, but take a big deep breath.
Great. Super. Will you get the best salary hike in your current job? Right. This is really interesting because my cards don't really deal with like financial answers, but I'm just trying to work here with what I've got. I've got don't settle for less. So I feel like you might be a little bit disillusioned with how you're maybe being perceived in your job. And the card is don't settle for less. The other card that came out for you was it's time to go. Now I don't know. Do not take this as advice for your job, but I just feel like what the cards are saying is, are you really happy there? Are you really happy there? And no joke, I did this again because I was like, please give me some more guidance. And I actually got self-employment. I don't know if you're actually happy there, and I just feel like you're not going to get what you want at the moment. And it could be a blessing in disguise, and it might be a bit of a kick in the butt to move on. It's probably not the message that you want to hear, but I'm just going with what the cards are saying. And I'm sending you lots of love and energy. But I feel like the universe is saying it's time for you to maybe look at, are you happy with where you are? And if you don't get if they don't come through with that percentage hike that you're after, what are you going to do? It's not really coming through that you're getting a percentage hike, but I will leave it there with you. So there you go.
Colleen, I'm sorry. I'm one behind. I know you're next and I know you're mine, but I was answering Tracy. Someone naughty has just sent a friend request from Harmony for Tranquility. Now, guys, what some very naughty people do is they actually just add an apostrophe or change one letter or, so it looks like it's coming from us. It's not us. Pages cannot send friend requests. So as much as I love to be all of your friends, we cannot send a friend request. Please do not accept it, and I will report that naughty person later. So thank you, just so you know. Beautiful Cole. You have really been trusting a journey, and the water hasn't always been easy for you, right? But just know that you are being guided on this journey, and you can feel a bit isolated at the moment, which totally makes sense for your current situation, but you're not alone. You are being guided, okay? But whilst you're there, you've been planting so many seeds. There's so much growth that's happening with you during this time. And so, in a way, it's also been important for you to be able to connect with who you are and what's important to you instead of what you need to be for everybody else. So there's a little bit of a double up there. But look at this beautiful growth that you've had. You know, all the epiphanies, and you know the card that jumped out for you earlier. So that one again.
Kerrie, can I just back you up there?
Absolutely.
Or Bubble Girl as well, Colleen, because these are the two cards that jumped out for Colleen as well from mine, and they have basically just said exactly the same thing that Kerrie has just said about the work that you've done on self at the moment, and take some time out to you know, really reflect on all of that. So my cards have just gone, whoa, Kerrie.
Yeah. Look, you know, we laugh because it's funny because it often happens, like when we do the general readings at the end of each, like when we do the topics, they mirror each other, you know, it's just incredible. Now, someone who is in chat that I don't believe asked for a reading, but did make a comment that I can't believe you missed me to say hello.
Les.
Is Les. And Les, guess what? I'm sitting here with your beautiful divination rods because I was all ready, if I had a yes-no question, that I was actually going to be using the rods tonight because I absolutely love using the rods. Your crayfish had a little nibble on your hand.
I think in the meditation.
That's too funny. So Annie, because I know Les too well and we had a really big chat the other night, can I please ask you just to see if Spirit has a message for Les tonight?
Sure. Hi, Les. Okay. Ooh.
I like
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So what I've got here is I've got focus on, this is lovers, relationships. And this one is about new beginnings, new starts. It's like, I don't know if you can see this, it's the card of rebirth, but there's a gate. And I just feel you and Sue have been behind that gate because you've been working so hard for so many years that it's time that that gate gets opened. And this is about cut ties with anything at all that you feel is holding you back. Because for you, it also feels like there's a couple of things that need to happen before that rebirth comes. And in order to make that happen, this is about getting all your ducks in a row. It's about linking stuff up. Now, I'm going to get in trouble for this, but I'm the messenger. You know, like blame the guides. This is not me. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. I don't care who's not going to talk to me. I like, you know. But this is the mother. And this is the battle. And you know what you need to do. Your kids are big arsed people who have all grown up. Sorry, Nick, but the time has come to cut ties. I'm so sorry. Blame the messenger, not me. This is the wise woman. This is the sun coming out. Your bloody job is done. And I'm now showing cards. This is contentment. This is balance. This is send them for freaking therapy. Wake up.
Can I mute Annie? Can I mute her?
Did I ask you to talk? When I want you to talk, I'll give you a bubble. This one is about the honeymoon beginning all over again. I have no filter. Thank you, Jesus. Please. Jesus loves you like a sunbeam, Nate. The mother doesn't need to anymore. It's all about you two. My work is done here.
It is. It is. Good job, Annie. Good job.
And amen.
And you know what? They're very much moving into that space, aren't they? You know, so that's awesome. That's awesome. That's
we had this discussion the other night. I was saying that. I was like, let me go. Let me out of here. Let me go.
Like a bag. Get on that Priscilla bus. Your high heels and your frock.
Yes, Kathy, Nate can move to Brisbane.
I can't because I can roll with Priscilla. I've got to stay in Sydney. So anyway, so I'll be here for a bit longer.
Oh my goodness.
I think we're done.
I think we are. Have we missed anyone that put a question up earlier?
I think we've smacked everybody.
I just want to make sure.
Carla's just moved back in. So just so you know.
Bless. She can look after you and they can bugger off.
See, Annie, it's bigger than what you know. I hadn't told you any of that, so it's bigger than what you know.
Oh my
But look, the upside of that is they're going to be off traveling the world and they're leaving the kids to look after the house. Yeah. So it's not all bad. They are doing it regardless.
That's nice.
Oh dear. Sorry, I just had to laugh.
Les has gone very, very quiet.
No, he has gone very quiet. He's like, he's not game to say a word. Nathan's going to walk out that room any minute now.
Hey, Kerrie, I just saw that we've got Noah Essam.
Okay.
I actually have some cards for Noah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so Noah, first card that's actually come out is my paradox card. Now, this card says that you are bouncing around like a hot little baked bean in a can and that you've just got too much on your plate at the moment. So you actually need to look at calm the farm, all right? There's just too much going on and you are going to wear yourself out, all right? You just like, I'm just sort of getting that. There's too much going on at the moment. You have the ability to decide exactly what you want, to what degree, and make things work out in your favor. Okay, but to do that, you need to calm your farm. And the second thing is you really need to work on yourself. What is it that you truly, truly want, desire, need? Okay, what is it that is going to actually make you happy rather than what you think? Okay, so you need to just, everything that's going on in your mind, and I've just got a feeling that your brain is too busy. Your brain is too busy. You've got everything going on at the moment. And again, calm. Do some meditation. I don't know why swimming's coming to mind. Go for a swim. Something, but you need to find that peace and tranquility. All right. So then you can actually start working on yourself. That's a major key to you achieving exactly what it is that. Have I got my card upside down? No, my card's not upside down. All right. The key to actually working it all out in your favor is to work on self. And yeah, for some reason, swimming. I'm getting swimming. I don't know why. All right, go for a swim, do some breath work, but breathe as well. Calm your mind down. Meditation. I've just got my brain's been overloaded. It's like I'm on speed at the moment or something or other.
Well,
breathe.
Okay.
So Noah, that's for you. I hope that makes sense to you. And Nate, if I could tell you that karma has been sitting here annoying me all night, and it's because of Ollie.
Well, Sophia has just said, go, Annie, so that's what we're going to do.
And did you see what Dad wrote? Harvey Bay is claiming Nate, and we do have a response from Les. That's a lot to take on board.
That's how I got into Priscilla, that voice. Golden child. Golden child.
Oh,
No,
dear.
I'm glad that makes sense. I'll just jump in there as well.
Yeah.
I'm the level-headed one here tonight. It
That's
seems.
right. You are. You are. You told me to ground myself earlier, and he's off the planet. He's throwing cards all over the place.
Nate's you're a shiny thing.
Nate's a shiny thing.
Nate's a
Nate's
shiny thing.
Oh,
Oh,
I love
gosh.
you guys. I love working with you guys so much.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
it's always
done.
so
Let's
much
get out of
fun.
here before we get in more trouble.
I know we're always in trouble. It's just the
Thank-
depth that varies.
Thank you all so much for being with us. I hope your cards resonated with you. I need to pick mine all up because they're all over the bloody place.
Are you
Been a-
through them?
Spirit. Stop it. Wait a minute. Ooh, breathing. Thank you to AJ and the Golden Boy for being with us. It's been a joy and a pleasure. Thank you to all of you for being with us as well. It's
Mhm.
been a delight. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Oh, now, before we run away, the cruise.
Yes.
We're going on a cruise. It's in April. Today is the last day for us to get deposits. If you want to get in touch with us, go through Kathy or go through Kerrie or come to me. Just private messages. We've held cabins, but we can't hold them any longer than tomorrow. And this is P&O, not us.
Yes,
So
that's right.
it's all the information is up on our Facebook pages. So if you want to come, please let Kerrie know.
Yeah.
We're kind of 3/4 of the way there.
Yeah, because once we let those cabins go tomorrow, there is no guarantee if you come back to us later that cabins will be available, because that's really up to what P&O sold or not sold for that particular cruise. But I'm so looking forward to it. Djembe drums with the sun setting, going across the mountains as we're going across the water. Obviously, the great workshops we've got planned. And if you thought tonight was fun and you saw Annie in action tonight, just wait for a night with psychics. So if you're going to come along and your cabin buddy isn't actually coming along to the workshop, there is a deal there for you too, an option there for you too. So have a look at that. But everyone is welcome to that night with psychics. And look, can't guarantee what's going to come out, but it's always interesting, just like tonight. And also, don't forget about the Kachina Man workshops. Those of you saw my live stream, I had my reading with Kachina, and I'm still not grounded. It's a week later. I'm still off the planet. She blew my mind away, but she is so humble in her gifts and abilities. So take a look at that. And thank you for putting that up. Pellawa.space, Kachina Man workshops. You'll see those for both Sydney and for Redbank Plains in Brisbane. So that's awesome. So thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I guess I better get Brand ready to say goodnight, right?
That would be a good thing.
Thank you, everybody. It's been fun as always.
Yes, had a wonderful time. Thank you for
Yeah.
everybody coming and allowing us to join in with your night.
Pia, you just missed it all. Yep.
And
Anyway.
thank you, Colleen, our beautiful bubble girl behind the scene, who we count on to get all your questions up. And she just does an amazing job for us fortnight after fortnight. So thank you so much, lovely. Really appreciate you. We'll see you all in a fortnight's time. Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.